Hello everyone. Back again with English Theater. Today, I have brought a 2000 romantic drama film, named, Woman Without Adventure. Before we get into the storyline, don't forget to like and subscribe, to get more movie recaps like this, and have a great day. The movie begins with a beautiful woman named, Irina, who is the mother of teenage girl, who named, Alyona, and also the little boy who named, Alexei. Irina marriage life was not well. Irina and her husband named, Igor, who was always in trouble with their marriage life, because he was unemployed. Then the next day, when Irina came to the office, there she saw a young man named, Andrei, who was fiddling with his computer. That made Irina annoyed, because Andrei entered the office without her permission, and then her boss came and told her, that Andrei was a new technician in his office, and he will update all the computer system. Being a mother of two, Irina was still looking beautiful, but only problem with her was her dressing. So she took her children and went for shopping. When they were about to finish their shopping, Irina's daughter, Alyona, told her that she have a boyfriend, who is a designer. The next day, Irina pay attention to Andrei in her office. She can't take her eyes out from Andrei, who has the most handsome man in the office. One day Irina went to Andrei and asked him to do one favor for her. That her son's birthday is about to come. So she asking help of Andrei to know more about computer. For which Andrei told her that he will help her to choose good model computer, by coming with her to store. After they bought computer, she asked Andrei to keep that computer with him, because their son birthday will be on next week. Andrei agreed her, and he took computer with him and he asked Irina to come with him for help. At Andrei's house Irina saw his mother's picture, who was died earlier, but she resembles little bit like Irina. Andrei told her that he was alone since after his mother's death, because his father married another woman after his mother's death. After they chatted while, Andrei opened up to her and they both get into intimate, and they get into sleep. After a while they wake up in the midnight, and Andrei booked cab for the Irina to return to her home. But unfortunately his neighbor saw they both together, and cause of that Irina worried that his neighbor may do everything about this. Andrei told her to don't worry, and his neighbor won't tell to anyone. And he also gave her a house key, because tomorrow he will be out with his friend, so if he will be late to return, let Irina wait for him in his house. Later when Irina returned to her house, her husband was waiting for her. He didn't sleep still and he also asked her, that why she switched off her mobile. For which Irina manipulated and asked him to get inside. After that she told to him that she gone to buy computer for his son, and she kept the computer in one of her friend's house, because she want to give to her son as surprise. After that Irina's husband tried to get close with her, but she avoids him and went to take bath. Igor was in doubt with Irina's behavior, so he checked Irina's bags. There he find one new house key, which Andrei gave her, and in her phone Andrei call list. Next day Irina bought some groceries and wine, and went to Andrei's house by using the key which she have. After a while Andrei came home, and he get into intimate with her. After that he started cooking for Irina. Next day when Irina was in office, her daughter Alyona came to see Irina at her office, and she asked her mom about her affair with Andrei. Irina told her that's true. Alyona asked her, that she going to leave her family and go only for Andrei. Irina replied that she never leave her children for anyone. At night Irina's son, Alexei, also asked about this to his mom. Irina promised him, that she never leave her family for anyone. After that Irina went to meet Andrei. On the way to his home, Irina met Andrei's girlfriend, whose name is, Anzila. Anzila told Irina, that she only perfect match for Andrei, and you are older woman, you are not fit him. Irina not ready to believe her and she trust Andrei lot. But Anzila told her, that Andrei may afraid to tell the truth to her, and so only she came here to inform about this. But Irina not ready to listen her, so she decide to leave. But Anzila told her, that she was pregnant because of Andrei. And Andrei was not aware of it. She also told her that if she was not pregnant, she won't interfere between them. But her situation now and out of control, and she can't abort her baby too, because her doctor her, that she get pregnant again if she abort it. But Irina was in angry and in confused state. Next day at her office, Andrei came to talk with Irina, but she avoid him. She didn't tell anything to him about Anzila. But she told him that everything over between them, and she also returned his house key to Andrei. Andrei not even understand anything. In confusion he left from that place. After that Irina boss took Andrei's resignment letter and gave to Irina. He also told her that he can't find any good workers like Andrei. Irina was in too much upset after that, and she can't stop thinking about him, which leaves her in tears. Next day, when Irina was cooking, she was in the thought of Andrei. That time her husband came and talked with her. He told her that why you are angry with me always, but you know that I love you lot and missing you lot when you are leave for your work. Irina not listening him, because of her thought about Andrei. So she decided to go and see him at his house. At Andrei's house, Andrei welcomed Irina into his house. Irina asked Andrei about Anzila. And she also told him that Anzila was pregnant cause of Andrei, which makes Andrei to laugh. He told her his relationship with Anzila was broken before 1 year it's left, then how can she become pregnant cause of me? And he also told her that he believe her lot, but you lost your brain and started believe one stranger. He also told her that if she wants she can be with her own family, but he want her to be with him. Later, Irina asked about his current job, for which Andrei told that he started new business by supplying computer. And she took Irina with him and show rooms which he prepared for Irina's son and daughter. He told her that he prepared this room for them, because they have to feel comfortable if they shifted with Irina to his house. Irina feels happy for this, because Andrei accept her and also her children. Later, when Irina reached her house, she told to Igor, her husband, that she going to leave him and go for Andrei. Igor told her that he expecting this while longer, because he know that she was in affair with some other one. Irina asked him to forgive her, and she also told him that her son Alexei will come with her to Andrei home, and Alyona will stay here itself. After that Irina and Alexei on the way to Andrei's house. Irina tried to convince Alexei, by telling Andrei will be his dad hereafter, and he prepared one special room for him. Alexei shouted her that he was not a toy to come wherever with her, and he told that he want to go back to home. Irina got angry on him, and told that she will leave him in home tomorrow, but now he have to come with her to Andrei's house. At Andrei's house Alexei welcomed by Andrei, and he show him his room to stay. After that we see Alyona, Irina daughter, talked with her boyfriend that she was pregnant because of him, and she don't want to abort it. Later in Irina home, Igor's sister taking care of Igor, but he feel unwell and he got heart attack, because Alyona shouted at him and she also left him alone. After that we see Alyona went to Andrei's home. She was looking happy there, but Irina seems unhappy for her. After a while of seeing through Andrei's house, Alyona leave from there. Later Irina got a call, and someone informed her that her husband died cause of heart attack. Long story short, after Igor death both Alyona and Alexei leaves Irina and moved on. Irina left alone in her home, and she felt empty. So she went back to Andrei's house and laughed at him. We see she was madly disturbed by Igor's death. And she felt guilty, that she only reason for Igor's death. She also told Andrei that Igor was such a nice person, he didn't hurt her any time. After that she left Andrei's house and went to a church. After few days, we see Andrei was moved no to Irina's house and taking care of Irina's children. Here we see Alyona was about to deliver a baby, and she told to Andrei that her boyfriend accept her now and he want to marry her after her delivery. In church we see Irina, who used to stay there itself. Andrei and Irina children with a newborn baby came to see Irina after long days. They also asked her to return to home. But Irina avoids them initially. Alyona told her that they miss her every day, and they need her back again. This changes Irina's mind and she reunited with her family. By holding Alyona baby girl, Irina feels the pain of motherhood. And here the movie ends. If you like the story, then do watch the full film. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. Kindly like the video, and subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell, so you don't miss any of my new videos. See you on the next video.